Hey, it's your boy Surge Dragon, and we're back. With me always, it's a Heaven's Monsters podcast. Let me mention that first. The 2 weeks in a row, my friend. 2 weeks in a row. I mean, 2 days in a row. Yeah, 2 days in a row. My mind scrambled. I'm just happy. With me, as always, it's Terrence Menifee, my boy. Who's he? Woody?
The king of puppies.
A.K.A. T-Money. There you go. So, like I said, prior to yesterday on the titled Heaven's Monsters Podcast, WWE, end of July 2018, that was pretty much what it was. So I figured, put that as a title with Surge Dragon and Terrence Menifee. I also put it down in the comments below, just like I will put in this video, Xavier Hill and Mike Henry's YouTube page channels. So you want to check them out, and also holler out to them. I didn't see any of the comments for the last video yet. I saw Xavier, you posted something. I don't know if Mikey did. I gotta see that later. But otherwise, y'all can check it out in the last video. It's pretty down below, probably. Anyway, let's get down to business. Lucha Underground and Impact Wrestling. First thing up, Lucha Underground. Man, is getting crazy. I love the fact that they actually, for once in this season, showed all the medallions. They showed all the 7 tribes. We got the Serpents. We got the Falcons, the Rabbit Tribe, the Moth Tribe, the Hunters, the Deer Tribe. We got the Death. I don't even know what that symbol means. All I know is it has a skull. That's Mil Muertes, the Undertaker of Lucha Underground tribe. And finally, we got the Puma Tribe. And there is no word yet. I have not heard anything. Because since Dario Cueto died, in which case he's now the father, Antonio Cueto. You know it's him. It just killed off his character and put him in a new role as the father. And he looks good despite his house like this. And I like it. He does a good job. I like that. New favorite catchphrase. What are you waiting for? Fight! That hit on Tumblr like crazy, man, on my Tumblr. Ooh, they love it. Otherwise, though, he went and I don't know if they're going to do this and bring back Prince Puma. I'm looking for that. And there's another Puma, but he doesn't show up much. Either of which, the most iconic thing so far that's happening is the 3 weeks in a row, the sacrifice match. In which case, Antonio Cueto uses his son, the Monster Matanza, is Cueto. Ends up beating somebody in a match, and miraculously the lights go out, and for the next second the lights turn on and the body disappears. Or bodies, considering last week it was an Italian guy who lacked the pizza. I have no choice but to give you a pizza. Like, you thought he was gonna get fired. Oh, you got sacrificed, boy. And I'm part Italian, so that hit home, man. And the poor pizza boy, he just wanted the money, and he ended up getting sacrificed. That was a good skit. That was a good skit, man. That was a good skit. Oh, fun fact, the first to be sacrificed was none other than Robbie E's former tag team partner and Big Brother's celebrity. What was his name?
What was his name?
I know, right? You can't. And he goes by a different name, and he just got killed off. There's only been 2 appearances, and he got killed off. I was like, damn, but boy, you didn't get no love at all. The second one to be sacrificed, though, while he's looking up the actual name, is the officer. The one who was undercover, he got sacrificed. Poor guy. I don't even know. You know already I suck at names. I have a bad memory when it comes to certain things. I'll remember all my other Pokemons, Digimons, and all that, but can't remember actual people's names. Of course, then again, if I watch actual TV shows, watch me, I'm not going to remember. Even anime, I can't remember certain people's names. I go by this guy, this girl, that girl, this old man, this old lady. But anyway, moving on, something's going crazy. You don't watch Lucha Underground, right?
No.
You should, because this is guy who's copying Johnny Mundo. He literally changed his name to Ricky Mundo. Legally. And ever since the end of season 3, now season 4, he's got this crazy doll that's talking to him. 1 second, y'all. Okay, now we're back, and like I was saying, some things are going crazy. One of which from Impact Wrestling, who we'll mention in just a bit. Well, actually, we'll mention now because he's got a character in Lucha Underground, Killer Cross.
Yeah.
He is the man who actually in the series leads, I think, the Rabbit Tribe, but unannounced to whatever Matt Striker and Vampiro, the one who leads the Rabbit Tribe right now is Paul London, and he went from a Mad Hatter persona to a dark Mad Hatter. That means he's just whoo.
Hey, Paul London is in Impact?
Yeah, he's the one. He's leading this checker guy who looks like a human checkerboard. I mean, a chessboard, and a guy with a luchador mask with a red freaking plastic mohawk.
Okay, yeah, I can see that because I know how much he hates Triple H.
Yeah, but they killed off the little luchador.
Yeah,
that was the thing he had to do, and that's why he's dark now.
I can see. Paul London, it's good to see you. Impact. I know you would never go back to WWE because you hate Triple H and the way they run things now.
Damn.
He don't like the way that WWE has changed.
That's him and a lot of people.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on to that now. I don't know who the hell is that freaking masked person in that little... What would you call that? Type of cage where the vines naturally form like that? Like this? He's in a cage like this. Like my fingers are. That's a wooden cage. And he's going, hey, like...
That's like something that Poison Ivy used in Batman, against Batman.
Oh no, this is not Poison Ivy.
No,
this
it looks like a type of cage that should probably use on Batman.
Overall, though, this is just a lot of stuff I love. Considering now we have a new Gift of the Gods champion in... Hold up, I gotta remember now. I thought... Yeah, I think it's... Yeah, it's Aztec Dragon Jr. Oh, and he's got a history. He's the actual, from the Dragon Tribe, otherwise known as the Falcon Tribe. Because the Falcons look like dragons in Aztec. Don't ask me why, but they do. You see them on the temples, the pyramids, and all that. And with the current champion, Pentagon Jr., Zero Miedo. That means zero fear. Oh, I hope I said it right. Miedo. It's not one of those two. But anyway, it's somebody, he actually went toe-to-toe with Brian Cage, a.k.a. The Machine. And he almost broke his arm. He beat him in the match, did the small package pile driver, and tried to break his arm. Brian Cage didn't let him, and the fans were booing his ass because they wanted to see a broken arm. Brian Cage said otherwise. You won't break my arm because I'm not a man. I'm a machine. That's what he says. And he is. That guy is beastly, man. Take Brock Lesnar and Bobby Lashley and Roman Reigns for the run for their money. Maybe even Batista. I like to see that. I like to see Batista in Lucha Underground. That'd be interesting. We already seen Hernandez in the first episode of season 4. So there's no telling where Hernandez will pop up again. Or what tribe he might represent. The Lizard Tribe, Luchasaurus from the Snake Tribe. He has a new mask, his beard showing, his mouth showing, and he can flip. God damn. Giant ass 7-foot man can flip. I'm wondering who's underneath that mask. You gotta check it out, man. You gotta see this guy. Ooh. And Viper Moon, is that her name? Viper Moon, Venom Moon, something like that, is the leader of that tribe. And Drago, he doesn't look like he's in chains anymore, but there's a new guy who is, well, actually he's not so new. He was wearing that very realistic dragon mask, like Drago's, and he's Moon's husband. I was like, hey, king of the snake tribe. He's not wearing a mask though. There's just so much to talk about, but I'm going to see if I can run it out.
Speaking of, I'm talking about Austin Aries. Jim Cornette, he is talking trash about Austin Aries being a champion.
Oh, damn, really?
Yeah.
Well, I actually watched it. Slammiversary, I actually got to see it. And I got to say, despite everything, he tried to cheat, but he ended up winning fair and square. He freaking did something that no one thought he could do. He actually brainbustered. He lifted Moose. Moose is what, 6-something? Almost 300 pounds, maybe more than that. And he lifted him up and brainbustered him. Got the win. Whether you like him or not, you got to respect. He did the impossible, considering his weight class. And that's what you were talking about, too. Because when he was in WWE, he was stuck in the 205 Live when he has fought people over his weight class.
Yeah.
So, in Impact Wrestling, congratulations. But now things are getting interesting because that wasn't the only thing that happened. In the Extreme Rules match between Eddie Edwards and Tommy Dreamer, Eddie Edwards won that match. And Tommy pulled out table, the freaking flammable fluid, lighter fluid, that's what it's called. I was thinking, like, what was it called? And he almost lit up the table, but Eddie Edwards beat his ass, put him in a chair, and then freaking Shiny Wizard him. What did he call it? Adrenaline shot?
I think so.
I think it's something like that. I got him. It's been a while since I said that. The guy who used to say that is no longer on commentary. That sucks. But the adrenaline shot, the Shining Wizard, I'll call it by his actual name that we know more. The knee shot to the face did Tommy Dreamer in. His wife showed up. The woman, Eddie Edwards' wife, Alicia Edwards showed up, and she said it's done. But then Tommy Dreamer did something that was very unexpected, considering everything. Eddie Edwards found like a calming in his madness. He was crying, he was whining and stuff. He was asking for forgiveness, and Tommy was shoving him. But then he gave him the Singapore cane, the kendo stick. He gave it to him.
That's his weapon. Tommy Dreamer used.
He passed on the torch, is what they're saying. He is literally saying the new innovator of violence is Eddie Edwards. And he held that sucker in his mouth like this. And he's carrying around like a dog with a freaking stick in his mouth. That's the best description I could give you.
But see, Edwards should have known he would lose her.
No, she walked off. After she saw that, she walked slowly backstage by herself. So
I'm saying that.
I don't know.
I'm saying that what she was, how she was always telling him to don't do this and all that, stop all this, it's over.
Yeah.
That's what she was saying, that if you keep doing this, you're going to lose me.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, because I'm happy because Mr. Austin Aries was mouthing off in the ring, saying this, that, telling anybody from any company to come and challenge him. And here comes from behind Eddie Edwards with the kendo stick in his mouth. And he just whoops Austin Aries' ass, leaving that show on that note, letting him know he's next in line. Love it. I love how they did that. That was good. Other than that, the new X Division champion, which is way under his weight class, Brian Cage, the Machine. He beat WWE's former, what is his name? Evan Bourne? That was his name?
Yeah.
Evan Skyborn? Yeah. Evan Airborne. Yeah. What's his name now?
Matt Sydal.
Matt Sydal. Thank you, Mr. Third Eye. Matt Sydal lost twice. He won. He lost at Slammiversary and lost that following Thursday night. So, who's next for the X Division Championship? And Killer Cross is on the warpath he's just taking people out. And speaking of warpath, that's it for Killer Cross. Enough said. That guy's a killer. But Psychos?
It's got to take someone at his size and to stop Killer Cross.
Yeah, but these guys are on the warpath after what happened. I already shared it on Tumblr, on my Tumblr account, which is above 18 and up. I'm saying that right now. But I shared some clips between Pentagon Jr. and Sami Callihan. And that match was crazy. They got freaking steel spikes, man, and they were just spiking each other. It was funny at some point. And like, fuck. It was crazy. Crazy. That they were beating the hell out of each other left and right. Outside interference. Pentagon's brother Phoenix came out and just crazy. And Phoenix came out with a black mask. You know when luchadors wear black masks, it means something. Yeah. He's usually wearing the white, the red, the blue, sometimes green, sometimes the Mexican flag colors. He never wore black in my opinion, so that was interesting. And Sami Callihan lost the match, tried to run, got caught off by Phoenix, and they trimmed his hair, and people were saying in the crowd, shave his beard, shave his beard, shave his He's gonna cut again, make a bald all over the place. But they didn't. He didn't. He just trimmed his hair, and he looked like me. He looked like a buzz cut. He all fucked up. And because of that, he was crying. He was crying. But that Thursday night, oh man, you want to talk about poor soul. He's going on the warpath. He's looking at himself. His buddies are trying to calm him down, but still in the hype state. He's just lashing out. And then he goes and does this, bro. Y'all don't know this. He did this. He's taking a piss, and he's standing next to the guy, and his best friend is next to him, one of the other members of OVE. And the guy is like, is trying to stay calm, and there goes Sami Callihan losing it, saying, "You're looking at my head? You're looking at my head? Hold my hat, man. Hold my hat. You're looking at my head?" And while he's doing that, he's still taking a piss. He's at the urinal, and he turns, and he's still taking a piss. There's on camera view, looking at the feet. And he's taking a piss. He's pissing on the guy while cussing his ass out. I'm like, psychologically, how are you going to be able to deal with that? Would you be able? You be trying to run, but you got two other guys looking at you like, where you going? Yeah. That poor soul. And then they cut his hair right there. He got pissed on, yelled on, spit on, and now they're cutting his hair. Shit, that poor soul, man, that poor guy. I don't know. It's Thursday, so they showed another episode of Impact, so I gotta see that. I gotta download that because I know I'm not gonna be able to watch it, and I gotta see. Ooh, man, I feel sorry for that guy. So, other than that, I gotta say, Falaba and KM, they're kind of an odd tag team, very odd. But Falaba is being taught by KM to be a mean streak. In which case, I showed that clip on my Tumblr as well, where he says, "I'm a mean son of a bitch, bah!" And he keeps saying, bah, bah. In which case, he took a phone, I'm going to use my portable charger as example, took a phone from somebody else's hand and put it in Falaba's what do you call that? I think his unitar or something like that? Yeah. He goes, like, dude, ain't that cold or warm, depending on how long he's been on that phone? Yeah. And poor guy, he says, "Hey man, what's your name?" "My name is this." "No, it ain't. It's garbage." That's going to be a funny team, especially the week before they fought Cross. They actually freaking rolled over this Indian team. I was like, these guys are rolling all over these guys. It's like freaking logs. It was like, poor guys. So that's pretty much fun. Oh, and I gotta mention the women. Su Yung. She's literally the Undertaker right now at WWE, if not something worse. Because she is undefeated since she arrived. No one's beaten her at all. She's put people in coffins, lit them on fire. Your girl Allie's back, but She said it. She's going to take on her again. But will people, the other knockouts, fight alongside her? That is the question.
Whoever come, I hope.
I hope Rosemary shows up again.
Yeah, I hope so.
She might be the odds maker if they all show up.
That's
So Madison Rain, I think it was Madison Rain. Yeah, she fell too. She was going for that 7th time, man. She was going for that 7th time.
Poor Josh Matthews' wife.
I don't even know if they're married still. He's not even saying that anymore.
Well,
are they still married?
Yeah.
Okay. You think he was mentioned that since he's did that before, but too bad.
He got a kid by her.
Yeah, daughter.
Yeah.
That was scary too. What they did with the kid in that skit. That was terrifying. Your time has come. Like, oh shit, skin crawling. Give it to Sue Young. I hope to see her in WWE. Speaking of which, what you heard? He has some information that WWE is looking to Impact Wrestling to sign new people. Yeah. Who are they?
Was it Pentagon and what was it? Oh, Pentagon Dark and Ray Phoenix.
To see them in WWE would make some major history, to say the least. You want to talk about high flying? I think Phoenix might be put on either 205 Live, and if he's big enough, he might actually go straight to the other one. Because he's big right now in AAA, Impact, and Lucha Underground, he's actually killed off because he lost to Sami Callihan's character. That's right. They were in a triple threat casket match. That's right. And Mil Muertes buried them both. That's right. Either of which, the only thing I can mention is now we have a confirmation. After last week's Wednesday, I have to see the Moth tribe has returned. To see what they will do. And she said it. She wears the family symbol, the mask of the Moth. But her brother is a true genius. I was like, okay, this is going to be fun to watch. And right now, there's no telling how the three champions are going to work, because Killer Shot, Son of Havoc, and the Mac are kind of at odds. While Havoc and Mac are okay, I don't know what's going on with Killshot. Killshot don't like this at all. He don't like how this is going. He even attacked Son of Havoc when he was being attacked by Mil Muertes. Everybody thought he was coming to his rescue. No, he went straight for freaking Son of Havoc, and then he got freaking chokeslammed by Mil Muertes. Like, that was crazy. But overall, it was crazy. So I think we covered everything. Yeah. There wasn't any female matches, because since the matches in there was the Serpent Tribe versus the World Underground, Johnny's team, in which his wife Tara Valkyrie, aka Tara Valkyrie, she's better known in Impact, which I haven't seen her. You think she would go for Sue Young? I think she might have a better odds though, but she's not. It's Allie. So that said, the Serpent Tribe and the World Underground are going to fight him, and there's just all kind of crazies within each and every faction going. It's going to be fun. And who will be next to be sacrificed? Who was this week's sacrifice? I got to see. You got to see. You got to watch. I'm poking you. Watch the series. Watch the series. I'm poking him hard, people. I'm going to poke his kidney. Yeah. He needs to watch. It's crazy. They're jumping off the platforms with it. The building they're in right now for this series is a once upon a time, what do you call it?
I don't know.
A freezer, a giant storage freezer. That's what it used to be. It's big. And with that, I guess we hit the 25-minute mark. That's good. I think we covered everything. So with that said, everybody, I hope you liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. There you go. Give it a thumbs down if you didn't like it. And as always, comment down below what was your greatest, pun intended, impact of those two shows. And of course, subscribe and hit that notification bell to see what other videos I upload. And hopefully, maybe tomorrow, maybe this weekend, I'm going to do that list. Let me ask you actually first. Do you want to be in that video? It's going to be my screenshot, so we won't see our faces, but I will be popping up the map and the world and see which kaijus are going to be in the upcoming films to come in the Godzilla franchise. Do you want to do that?
I'll think about it.
Yeah, because you might know. Do you know maps?
I think so.
I'm terrible at maps. That's why I got to pull it up. But anyway, that said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you, and we'll see you guys and him, T-Money,
The king of puppies,
in the next video. And hopefully that next video may be next week or prior to that, SummerSlam. Till then, people, we'll let you know.
Bye.
Stay tuned next time.